Hello, welcome to Kit Plus. We're here at NAB 2022 and we're here on the Phabrix stand with Phillip Adams. Hi Phillip, nice to see you. Great to see you in person again.
Yeah, hi Matt, it's been a long time.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I think it's been 3 years since we've been to an exhibition.
Just about, yes.
How great it is to be here.
It's fantastic to see people in person.
Yeah.
So, you're here, you must have new stuff. Take us through what you've got on the stand this year.
Okay, so a bit of a whistle-stop tour. So this is the QXP. It's like the QxL. So the QxL is our flagship IP and SDI rasterizer. This is a waveform version of that. We're calling it the portable QxL because it does everything that the QxL does. But in addition, it has a built-in LCD screen. So this is 1920 by 1200. We've got a soft sort of menu function area, some cursor keys, completely programmable, backlight as well, some cursor keys, built-in speaker, and this is a rotary shaft encoder that you can use for navigation and for adjustment of parameters. So you can either use multi-touch on here, these buttons, a separate mouse, separate keyboard. All of those are integrated together to give you whatever flexibility you want in terms of controlling it. And it's all built into a chassis, power supplies inside, nice carrying handle, but you can also install it into a 19-inch rack.
You can install it in and have obviously an external monitor.
Yeah, this is running an external monitor.
Yeah, brilliant.
Quite a lot of work on it to get to this stage, and it's all about running the display at a different DPI, a different resolution, different density. So if you see, the text is very large, but quite uniquely in a product, we can have smaller text and large. So this screen's been taken to a larger size, this particular window, but I could also shrink that down. It will be tiny on here, still useful, but you can bring it up to this level. So that dynamic resolution, or dynamic density, I guess, is what we're building into the QxL range. So you'll be able to run QxLs on small monitors as well in future. It runs the same software, QX, QxL, QXP, all the same software, all the same licensing features. 3 base units, 1 IP only, IP with SDI, or IP with SDI with physical layer. So the same choices, same license set, launching in August. So I think this is going to be a big contributor to the business, I think.
So next up, what we got?
Okay, I should just point out that's
actually
being connected with no VNC. So no VNC allows you to use any web browser. You don't need a VNC app anymore. You just connect with that. We've even got it connected with mobile phones on the stand as well. So that's a great addition as well. A lot of people can
come and get that live demo here now.
Yeah, a lot of companies can't use apps. They're not allowed to for security purposes. Right. So no VNC takes that away and allows you to use a standard browser. So we're just demonstrating that. Here, well, you can see the banner at the top actually. We're demonstrating a whole lot of new features. So the QXP I've just described to you, waveforms. So this waveform display, much higher resolution than we've had before. It's patented, it's got a lot more modes. It's just the beginning. Once this is released, we've got some more stuff coming. So this is just the beginning. But it takes us into a different market. This has taken us more into the post market. It's a much higher quality product than previously had. So you can start to use it for different kind of applications. 2110, lots of extra work on 2110. It's all about NMOS, it's all about how you connect things. So we've got these new windows that give you a lot of detail. This is looking at the SDP files for video, audio, all the different flows. And you can save these to disk, take them off easily. And it's color-coded to make it simple to observe. If I double-click in this window, this is showing you all the enables. So this is showing you the status of each of the flows as far as the control system's concerned. This kind of detail is often hidden in systems, and when they don't work, you don't know what's going on. So this is a whole sort of tool set, and we've developed this by working with some of the big companies, so the Everts, GVG, Grass Valley, people like that. Working with those, we've realized that in these big systems, it's complicated, and you need answers quite quickly, and this now gives you the visibility that you'd like for that.
And easily accessible.
And easily accessible,
visibly it's there.
Also here, we're demonstrating extended UHD. So what that means is it's UHD, 4K, but with bigger and more pixels. So we're looking at pixels that are, so we're looking at the 50 hertz, the 60 hertz, but pixels that are RGB, 10-bit and 12-bit. Support generation and analysis. You might ask why we're doing that, because everyone's 42210. Well, they are for transmission, but when it comes to working with virtual sets and those sorts of applications, and the big video walls, they're RGB. They're not 42210-bit. They're RGB, and they're often 12-bit. So all those, we're calling them EUHD. All those EUHD formats are now supported. We're doing 444, 422, RGB, YUV, 8-bit, 10-bit, 12-bit.
Again, satisfying
generation,
post-market and different other markets.
Post-market as well. Generation analysis in 2110. So 2110 is coming to those new markets. So we're demonstrating that. We have PCAP. So PCAP's all about looking at the IP flow. This is a capture tool. It'll capture full line rate. It'll capture at 25 gig on a 25 gig network. I can capture on 2 networks at the same time. So I can do the -7 where you've got 2 separate links coming in. I can timestamp the lot and take a 50 gigabit capture, full line rate, both interfaces, simultaneous, put it on a USB stick, and then give you remote access to it. So that's really powerful. And if you don't want to take the whole stream, you can take just the headers of packets. It's completely programmable. So that's really useful tool. Came out a few months ago in a soft release. So that's PCAP, it's a new license.
Came out and delivering, everyone can
it's
get
delivering
that
now
software
already.
edition.
Delivering now. 3 new licenses came out just about a month ago. So we had Dolby support in 2110 and in SDI. We had the PCAP license, and we had the extended UHD license applicable to the units. So I think that's all that. We're demonstrating here some work that we're doing with 7sense and NVIDIA. We've been working with these guys, and this is taking the broadcast standards, but moving them to new markets. So yes, it's been new. I know the virtual sets are broadcast, but they're not normal broadcast. They're the infrastructure behind broadcast. They're not only for broadcast. So this is bringing it, and because you can now create 2110 flows on a standard PC, that's democratizing it, and that's going to be a massive wave that will come through. And our products are fully tested with that, and it needs these new formats that we're testing.
And this is working in partnership with these people?
Yes, So that's this side of the stand.
Cool.
And now I'd like to take you around the other side of the stand.
Let's go around the other side.
What we're showing you here, this is all about SDI, and it's all about analysing the performance and understanding the performance of your SDI interfaces.
And SDI is still alive?
SDI is still alive. It's 12 gig now, though.
Absolutely.
And 12 gig has got a lot of momentum. And we're seeing a lot of customers making the decision that they'll stay SDI for the next 3 or 4 years, and they may look at 2110 later. Depends on the application, depends on what but we're seeing that delineation now. So before we were always talking about hybrid. The boxes are hybrid, but we've changed the licensing. So on the QX unit, you can buy it SDI only now. IP is now an option. That gives us a new lower base price. So there's a new lower base price on QX.
For those that are still on SDI, effectively.
For those that are just staying with
making
SDI.
that change yet.
So that's QX. Right. On the QXL, we've taken the 25 gig out. You buy it as 10 gig, you license it for 25. Again, it's got a lower price point, and that's seen as important. So we've made those two. That makes it far more competitive. So we've made those 2 changes in the market. This is, as I say, it's all about SDI stress. It's the only product on the market, really, that allows you to stress the interface in the way that we can. I could go into loads of detail, but we'll be here for about 3 hours.
No. So that's why we're asking people to come and visit you at the stand.
So we'll move on.
Let's move on to the RX.
This is the RX series. This is a product that's been around for 6 or 7 years, maybe 8 years actually. It's been around for longer. It's very popular. It's popular because it's got a ton of features. It's a ton of features at a very good price point, but it's limited to 3 gig. So this is 3 gig SDI payloads, so it's HD. This is all about HD. If you need a cost-effective product for QC applications, this is it. We're seeing here 4 separate channels being monitored. You can buy it with 1, 2, 3, 4. It's scalable. So that's that product. Moving on.
Yeah, brilliant.
Okay, so this is really important.
Oh, yeah.
So this is, we've made this in bamboo. So it's been made in wood. It's a fully working unit, as you can see. This is the 8,000th handheld unit that we've made.
8,000.
Now in our market, 8,000 units is actually quite a lot within the engineering, within all the companies, the community, engineering community. So we recognise that with this unit. Why have we gone with bamboo? Bamboo's a good material, a good sustainable material. I'd like to say that the SX is sustainable. We've been shipping them for, I think it's 14 years.
Yep.
The original units still run the latest software, and they're still in use.
Still in use.
They're still in use in the main, and they're still running the latest software. So the latest release came out last year, can be applied to those units from 14 years ago.
We need to set up a raffle for someone to win the 8,000 bamboo.
We probably do, don't we?
There you go.
Yeah, so every
There's an
1,000
idea.
years, every 1,000th unit,
Yes.
we come up with ideas. This is our 8,000th unit, and it's all about sustainable.
Fantastic.
And here we have the SX handheld range for which we're famous.
Yes.
So the 4 products in the range, still in production. We've never actually obsoleted a product.
Okay.
So the company's been making products for 14, 15 years, and all products are still in production, which I think is quite an amazing, amazing feat. And here we're just saying, you know, you can remote connect to any of these units.
And here are the choices.
Everything is, this is just looking at the different products on the stands. So we're sharing this stand with Leader.
Of course. And I've got to ask you, can you remember your stand number?
I can. It's C6118.
Brilliant.
So Central Hall, not North, Central. Central Hall.
Central Hall, absolutely.
Yeah.
And anyone that isn't at NAB, where can they go and see more?
Our website. So
Okay.
www.phabrix.com.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Phil. For any more, anything that Phabrix, you want to find out more from Phabrix, go to phabrix.com, and anything that Kit Plus is doing, please go to kitplus.com. See you again.